And it's been a long week of legal wrangling over Proposition 8, and it's a long way from over at this point.
Yeah, we got one decision, but many more decisions to come. Joining us now from Los Angeles, in-session legal contributor Midwin Charles. Midwin, good morning to you once again. A lot of people, you can't see it as a win one way or another, if you will, because there's so much more fighting to be done. How long of a process are we looking forward to just to get to the appeals process?
Well, TJ, it could take years. After a federal district court renders a decision, which is what we saw earlier this week, you then file the appeals, and then it can take a year or two to get to the circuit courts, here in California being the Ninth Circuit. And after the Ninth Circuit reviews it, which would be a 3-judge panel, oftentimes the side that loses can apply to have an en banc hearing, which basically means all judges who sit on the Ninth Circuit can hear that decision. And then after that, it's on to the Supreme Court. So we could be looking at years before this issue is actually settled. And I have to tell you, TJ, this is major because this is the first time that same-sex marriage is being litigated in federal court, which really makes it a speedy way to Supreme Court. And who knows, within a few years, we can have an actual affirmative decision from the Supreme Court on what is the law on same-sex marriage.
And Midwin, it seems right now that and it's probably not surprising because this is such an emotionally charged legal issue, that a lot of these marriages, these unions are really in limbo. A lot of people not knowing which direction to go, where things stand for them. The governor and the attorney general of California are pushing to have to allow people to continue to get married until this whole thing is figured out. Is that even legally possible to go against what this judge has said, to put a stay on these unions?
Well, I think right now they do have to actually wait until the judge lifts that stay. And I think the judge has only put that stay on temporarily so that both sides can submit briefs to show and prove why he should not allow these other people to get married. But I got to tell you, if someone's fundamental rights are being curtailed and a judge finds that that law is unconstitutional, I see no reason why gay couples can't get married. And remember, there are 18,000 gay couples that did get married between the 4-month period that the state Supreme Court of California had found that it was legal to marry, and at the time Proposition 8 was passed in 2008. So what happens to those 18,000 marriages should this law be overturned subsequently by the Ninth Circuit or the Supreme Court?
This is far from over. I know we'll be talking about a lot more and looking for you for legal advice to understand it all. Midwin, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Sure.